Miss Karen Williams.
We're going to pass these around, and there are not enough. And the reason is because I want you to share and look at them together.
All right, we'll share. Yeah.
In my 1 minute, I said, well, you may think, why do I have to pay attention? I mean, I'm never going to court. Our relationship is good. But if somebody turns out that you might be in court, how many of you have neighbors? How many of you have employees? I have a case in-house right now where it is the neighbor that is the #1 witness. Why? Because the mother happened to tell the neighbor that she was going to take a bunch of pills and down them and lay on her daughter's bed until she died. Oh. So, that neighbor is the primary witness in this case. So today we're going to talk about witness preparation, because witness preparation is the other way that you could very well wind up in court. You need to be prepared for it. So remember, if you're being asked to be a witness, there is a point that only you can prove. The lawyers wouldn't have you in there unless you're the only proof source or the best proof source for a particular point that they need. So, what should happen with witness preparation? What constitutes decent witness preparation? What do you need to have? Well, the first thing is they should be talking to you like more than 30 seconds in advance. They should be getting your entire story even before they sit you down for witness preparation. You should be told the point that you are there to prove. You need to know why you're there and what is the most important thing that you have to give to the court. They should allow you to ask questions. Most people have never been in court before, and it's pretty intimidating. And so they should allow you to ask whatever questions you want so that you're better prepared. They need to tell you which side of the case they're on, because it makes a difference. There's something called direct and cross. On direct, they have to ask you questions a certain way. On cross, they can slit your throat. You need to know which side of that fence you are on. So get them to explain that to you. Get them to explain what objections mean. I know we all watch television and think we know, but you need to ask them, how do objections work? What do I do when there's an objection? The answer is, shut up. But get them to explain that to you. Most important, witness prep should happen in advance. Yesterday I sat in court and watched a lawyer get her lunch eaten because she had not interviewed the witness in advance. It was a psychologist. She wanted the psychologist to say that Dad was a danger to the child. She asked the question. She says, oh, I don't think he's dangerous. So, how do you think that went? Yeah. All right. Some do's and don'ts. If you are on the witness stand, please listen to the question. Many, many, many times people are so nervous they wind up answering a question that was never asked. So do listen to the question. If the lawyer who called you as a witness asked you the question, the answer is preferably yes or no. If the other lawyer, i.e. the one that didn't require you to be there as a witness, the answer is always, always, yes, no, I don't know, I don't understand. There are no other answers. There is no explaining. There is no, let me make my point. There's none of that. It's yes, no, I don't know, I don't understand. Okay, get into don'ts. Don't get an attitude with the judge. I don't care how much attention you are. Don't get an attitude with the judge. Don't get an attitude with the lawyers. They are there by design. They're in high mode, high killer mode. If you get an attitude with the lawyers, they will come after you. Don't be rude to court personnel. Because guess what? I used to be part of court personnel. And if you think those folks don't go in the back and talk to the judge and say, I don't believe anything that person said because they did X, Y, and Z to me, you are mistaken. And you can lose a case that way just by being rude to court personnel. Don't have an opinion. unless you're an expert, nobody really cares about your opinion, and it's just going to generate an objection anyway. Simply answer the questions that are asked. Don't get friendly with the lawyers. They aren't your friends. And if you try to get friendly with them, trust me, the other lawyer will definitely come after you. So don't do that. Under no circumstances, I don't care what happens, I don't care if they kill your first one, do not lose your temper. Keep in mind, one of the lawyers in the room is going to try to make you lose your temper. Don't do it. It's not a good idea. It will get you in trouble. Don't anticipate the question. Trust me, you don't know what the next question is. And if you try, you will probably get yourself in trouble. And don't try to interpret the law. That is why the judge is there. That's their job, not yours. So remember, if you're there and you're called as a witness, you are there for a particular reason. You have a particular job to do. Only do that job. That's what they need you to do. So, if you're in court as a neighbor, if you're in court as an employer or an employee, keep these rules in mind. Hopefully your court experience will be a positive rather than a negative one. Karen Williams.